And a very warm welcome to Year 3, joining us today on the journey through history and Pokemon cards, finding the links between the two where possible. This module, ladies and gentlemen, is all about fascism. And you might be thinking, where are we going to get the links between fascism and Pokemon cards? Well, it is a stretch, and I tell you now that we are not going to be doing a card pull for every week of this module because some of the subjects that we're dealing with are just too challenging, too dark in tone for us to really do that comfortably, I would say ethically. However, where we can, we will be doing card pulls in our introductory sessions to the module sessions as we go through the course of this year. Now, for those of you familiar with the history of Pokemon, you may well have come across the infamous Team Rocket organization. And I think if we focus our card pulls on trying to track down representatives of Team Rocket, we will have a barely justifiable link between these trading cards and the history of fascism. So we are focusing on Italian fascism. And who, of course, is the figurehead of Team Rocket? Well, that is Giovanni. And from next week, we're going to be opening a set of Rebel Clash cards within which there are two versions of the Giovanni card. There is the ultra rare and there is the secret rainbow rare card. And if we can get either of those, we will be absolutely delighted. We'll have a look in some other packs as well. For Jesse and James, it's worth saying that some of the sets in which the best Team Rocket cards to be found are very, very expensive. Too expensive for me, so it's unlikely that we'll be pursuing those. So we have to be a little bit creative with where else we're going to find our links. And I was thinking we should also be looking for Pokemon that have links to Team Rocket as well. For those of you who have fond memories, and I'm sure it's most of you, of the very first Pokemon movie, that which was based around the story of Mewtwo, you will know that Mewtwo, the cover Pokemon on this pack, was created by Team Rocket for the purposes of Team Rocket. So, in this video, we are going to be opening 3 packs of Unified Mind cards, and we're going to be looking for one of 2 Mewtwo cards, and again, it's going to be an ultra rare card and a secret rare card. And if we can get a Mewtwo in this video, then that is going to be an exceptional start for this series of fascism versus Pokemon card videos. So, without further ado, let's start opening it. Remember the rules on these videos. If we get a rare reverse holo, the students are going to get a Pokemon pop quiz during the course of their seminar. If we get an ultra rare card, the students get an additional bonus reading. Not so good for them, but amusing for me. And if we get the secret rare cards, then I am committed to performing something for the students based on the material that we look at in the fascism module. So without further ado, let's get underway and start with the first of these packs. Now, in the session this week, can't get into it, that's an ominous start. What we're going to be doing in the session this week is looking at the formative history of Italian nationalism. So we're going to be going through the process of the Risorgimento. Energy card. Yeah, so we've done that right. I got the trick wrong earlier in the first year's pack, so we got it right, starting with an energy card. Thinking about in particular the Risorgimento. So how does Italian nationalism take form? Blaine's Quiz Show. That's quite a cool card. I've been looking for that. The Risorgimento, this awkward period of unifying Italy. You've got to remember that Italy then, as it is now to some extent, is a nation fractured, especially on north-south dividing lines, but more complex than that. Italy before the Risorgimento is a mass scattering of many independent states. And of course you have the power of the papacy in the middle of it all as well. Once unification is achieved, there is an awkward piece, if you like, where people try to figure out what Italy is to themselves, what it is to their partners. Oh, that's nice. That's a very nice shiny. Is that secret? No, not secret, rare. It is. It is. We've got the star down there, so it's a rare reverse. Our first one Pokemon Pop Quiz. 1 for the day. Will there be more? What else have we got? Last card. Oh, I think it's safe. Ah! Toxapex. Who cares? So, no secrets and then no ultra rares. Okay. Where were we? The Risorgimento. Yeah, so Italy comes together in a manner of speaking. This is one great quote from the former Prime Minister of Piedmont, who, from the perspective of the Northerners, talking about people in Naples and saying that, you know, a union with people from Naples is like going to bed with someone with smallpox. You know, people in Italy are not getting on with each other particularly well early on, so bringing together a sense of national identity and awareness is a challenge, and we'll be exploring some of the ways in which that is achieved. There are lots of other formative factors that lead us into fascism, but what we'll be doing in the second half of the session is exploring, in particular, the fascist doctrine. Fascism is interesting in the sense that it does have a single sort of starting point, a formal document, which Mussolini is partially responsible for. We'll be talking more about who actually wrote that document during the course of the session. But we'll be exploring sort of the template for fascism. And always keep in mind that Italian fascism and how it starts off is quite distinct from many of the things that are then associated with fascism. So in particular, we talk about Nazism. We'll have a think during the session about some of the distinctions between the two ideologies. That's a dwebble. That's not particularly rare. Oh, no way. It's it's not the thing that we were looking for, but it's good. It's Rowlet and the lone executor rainbow card. Ow! I'm being quiet because my daughter's fallen asleep nearby me. She wanted to see the card opening. She'll be amazed to see this in the morning. Rainbow rare card. Oh, yes. Oh. That means I've got to perform something for the third years. I have no idea what it would be because I wasn't expecting to get an ultra rare. That is beautiful. Look at that. 237 from 236. Secret card. It's not going to show up particularly well, but how good is that? That is a good start. Year 3. Not so good for me. The first years have had 2 sets of pack openings and they have not yet had an ultra secret rare card come out. But that is that's very special. 1 pack. Can we top that? I know. I'm very excited now. That's oh boy. What have we got? Where's and we got this in the right order. Sorry. Oh, I'm dropping them now. Okay. Hold on, I'm doing the card trick wrong. There we go. That's true. If I've done this right, I've done it right. Energy. Okay, cool. Okay, 1 rainbow card. Quite tired after that. I'm holding it upside down as well. Right. So the philosophy is an interesting one. I apologize. I've messed these cards up a little bit because I've dropped them. So hopefully we're not messing up any reveals here. So yes, thinking about those points of divergence. One of the points that we try and bring out in that first session is the issue of race. Because of course in a context of Nazi Germany, race is a major issue. It will become an issue in the context of Italy. But in particular, we'll have an exploration of the rhetoric of the original fascist doctrine to see, is that narrative of racism really apparent in that early documentation? I'm going to counter that it's not particularly. And one of the things we'll look at during the course of this... Oh, I just got a glimpse of something. We will draw out over the course of the module how that philosophy changed. Oh, that's what that's. Oh, Hooper. Hello, Hooper. You've got to be rare. Yeah, rare. So I'm going to find 2 pop quizzes and a performance piece for you guys. Okay, it's a busy week ahead. Oh! 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 Oh, look at that! We got Mewtwo! In the first week, we got Mewtwo and a Rainbow Rare! Oh! Oh, I am so happy right now. Oh, look at that. Look at you, you little cute clone. Oh, that's a beautiful. Look at that. What a session. Oh, year 3. Well, I've had a treat and I owe you guys a treat. I don't know what it's going to be, but some point towards the end of this coming week, I will perform something for you guys and well, you guys have earned it. The luck that you have brought into this card pulling session is amazing. Well, how about that? Could not have asked for a better debut for the Year 3 Fascism versus Pokemon card series. This is really encouraging. This is promising. I'm a happy guy. I look forward to seeing you on Tuesday, and let's pull some more cards next week and see what we get. It's gonna be awesome. See you then.